The cost breaker soap. The cost breaker soap is not a joke. It is not a joke. It's a serious issue. You shouldn't tamper with it. What's up, beautiful people? How are you all doing? I hope you all are doing amazing and well. And if it's your first time here, hello, my name is Irene, and you are most definitely welcome. So I did post it on my community. I said you guys should ask me any question concerning the cost breaker soap, and I'm going to answer the question why I filmed the video again, why I filmed the recipe again, because I noticed some people were confused about the preparation and how to use it. Okay, so today's video I'm going to show you guys how to prepare it and how to use it. Okay, I have been hearing some of you are selling the cost breaker soap, and I'm kind of confused. I don't understand why you choose to sell what I do not want to sell. You mean you are not scared, or you're strong? You have extra powers? The cost breaker soap is not a joke. It is not a joke. You don't know what you're getting yourself into. You mean you want to carry everybody's cost on your head? If I choose not to sell something, it is a warning that you shouldn't either. It is a warning that you should run away from it. It's not everything you see you sell. You mean you are not scared? You think it's a joke? You think it's a little issue? I don't understand. And if you're watching this video, you have the mind, you have the intention of selling as well, I advise you don't try it. Don't think about it. I'm not going to warn you guys again. This is going to be the last time I will talk about it. If I see or hear it again, I'm going to ignore. Whatever come out of it, it's your own headache. I don't care, because I have warned you before. So please stay away. Do not sell it. The cost breaker soap is not a joke. Yeah, so that being said, let's get right into today's video. Now, these are the ingredients you'll be needing to prepare your cost breaker / back to sender soap. Okay, now what you'll be needing is the raw black soap, the one that doesn't foam. You can get it in any herbal store. Tell them the soap that doesn't foam. And this is your alligator pepper and your salt. You can use any salt, okay, but that is the native salt. And this is the normal black soap, the ordinary black soap. This is it, okay. And then this is sand, okay. You can get the sand from everywhere. It must not be your village or where you're staying. In as much people are stepping on that ground, you can carry the sand rather, okay. Yeah. And then of course we'll be needing mortar. Now you can use any kind of mortar, be it wooden mortar, iron mortar, any kind of mortar at all you can use. And you can also use a mortar that you have at home. You can use an old mortar, new mortar. You must not buy a new mortar for this preparation. You must not buy a new mortar for this preparation. Yeah, the first thing I'm going to add is the salt, okay. In the last video I started with the alligator pepper, but in this video I'm starting with the salt because this is a native salt. If you are using a native salt, it has to go first, then with the alligator pepper, okay. It has to go with the alligator pepper together if you are using a native salt. And it's not compulsory you use a native salt. You can use any kind of salt, okay. But if you have a native salt, it's okay, perfect. But you can use any kind of salt, it's fine, okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and pound this, just pound everything together. Like I said, I'm starting with salt because it's the native salt. But if you're using the normal salt, you don't need to pound with the alligator pepper. You can just add it later, just the way I did in the last video, okay. Yeah, so let's pound. Okay, so now that I'm done pounding the alligator pepper and the salt together, I'm just going to go ahead and add our soap. Now, as you can see, the alligator pepper is not so smooth. It mustn't be really smooth, just roughly, it's fine. Okay, now this is the raw soap, the raw black soap, the one that doesn't foam. Yeah, and then I'm just going to go ahead and add the normal soap. This is the one they use for skincare. Okay, the normal black soap. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and add my sand. Like I said, the sand can be from anywhere. It must not be from your village. It can be from anywhere. In as much people step on that ground, you can collect the sand. Okay, yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and add little water. Okay, not too much. It shouldn't be too much, just little is fine. Now I need you to listen attentively. The main ingredient here is the sand, the alligator pepper, the salt, and the raw soap. You can do without the normal black soap, but you cannot do without the sand, the alligator pepper, the salt, and the raw soap. Okay, so the only ingredient that is not necessary is the normal black soap. That's the only ingredient that's not necessary. Every other ingredient is important. Every other ingredient is important. It is only the skincare black soap that is not important. Every other ingredient is important. Okay, now make sure if you're doing this, you pound very well. Now after pounding for about few minutes, this is how it's looking. Okay, yeah, this is how it's looking. So what I'll do now, I'm just going to go ahead and put this in a paper. Like I said, you must not put in a container. It must be in a paper. It must be in a paper. Do not put in a container. Okay, now this is where I get to answer some of your questions. Somebody was asking, how will I know if a curse actually exists in my family? You will know if a curse exists in your family if, for example, everybody in your family is not married, or they are always divorcing, or you people are not just doing well, like your mom, your dad, your siblings, everybody is not doing well. That's when you will know that yes, there's a cause in my family, like something is going wrong. Okay, and somebody was asking, how can I get the raw black soap? You can get from any herbal shop. Just go to any herbal market near you, tell them you want the raw black soap. Tell them you want the raw black soap. Now, I do not prepare this soap. I can only sell the ingredient to you, then you prepare yourself. I do not make it like this for sale. Sell the ingredient, not the soap. When I sell the ingredient to you, you then prepare it yourself. Okay, and someone asks, for how long will one use it to be sure he or she is free? See, there's no specific time for you to use. Like I said in my last video, when you start using it, you'll be fighting battles. So when you're done, when you're done fighting the battles, then and you win in the battle, you win in your dream, then you can discontinue. Okay, but if you discover that whenever you are using it, you're always fighting in dream, you have to keep using it till you win the battle, then you can stop using the soap. Okay, yeah. And another person asks, can the sand break the curse of attracting only married men and single fathers? If it's a curse, yes, it can break it. Yes, it can break it. So please, you should try and prepare the soup. Thank you. Yeah, so another question, can more than a person use from the same preparation? No, more than one person cannot use from the same preparation except it's your family member. If it's your friend, it's not possible, except it's your child, your brother, your sister, your mother, your father. Everybody in the family can use. Your house help, cannot use the soap. Your friend cannot use the soap. Your cousin, your niece, your nephew, they cannot use the soap. except it's just you and your family, like you, your wife, and your children. You understand? Aside that, any other person cannot use from same preparation rather. Okay, so yeah, I believe I've answered most of the questions because they were kind of the same questions. So let me just go ahead and tell you how to use this. You're going to use this. You're going to bathe with this every night from your head down to your feet, from your head down. So if you plait your hair as a lady, make sure to lose the hair, because you'll be starting from your head down to your feet, okay? You're going to do this every night, okay? Yeah, so that is it. We've come to the end of the video. I'm going to see you guys in my next one. Take care of yourself and stay healthy.